Yo, yo, yo. I had a brief glitch in the matrix. You are here again at another edition of the Black Bottle. So let's tune in.
Or no paper, no phone, no no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got. I get.
Yo, 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 yo. Get some water. Get you some fruit. Roll you a blunt. How you a beer? Get you a cocktail. Drink you some juice.
What people dancing in slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time to say goodbye. 3 a.m. as I'm walking home with a smile. Smoky moon, like a shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty, lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, our home is best. Warm embrace, golden sunlight as the city wakes. Oh, my love for you will never fade away. 5 a.m. as I sing, oh, Stockholm love. Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, our home is best. Warming rays, golden sunlight as the city wakes. Oh, my love for you will never fade away. 5 a.m. as I sing, oh, Stockholm love.
Oh my God, the music just turns me on.
Chicago, nigga. Ever since we met last night, I've been trying to keep my distance. I just wanna play my cards right. It takes one false move and you'll be gone. But maybe it's alright. I can't tell if it's the right moment, but baby, anyhow, I can't hold it in anymore. 'Cause it's starting to come out, starting to come out. I've been holding it for too long. Yeah, it's starting to come out, starting to come out. And I can't pretend anymore. I'm you, never thought I'd even try. After just one day, it's special, yeah. But there is something in your eyes. Ooh, one false move and you'll be gone. You maybe it's alright. I can't tell if it's the right moment, but baby, anyhow, I can't hold it in anymore. No, 'cause it's starting to come out, starting to come out. I've been holding it in for too long. Yeah, it's starting to come out, starting to come out. And I can't pretend anymore. I'm yours, starting to come out, starting to come out, starting to come out. I'm yours, starting to come out, starting to come out. I'm yours. All right, come on in. We fellowshipping tonight. Get you some water, get you some fruit, get you a blunt, get you a beer, get you a cocktail, get you some juice. Just leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you. Come on in. You are here at another edition of Black Bottle.
Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on.
Chicago, nigga. What up? Tune on in. Show gonna start in a minute.
Let's have some asses wiggling. I want some protection.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like I'm getting you. You never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you. You're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make. It's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like I'm getting you. You never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you. You're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out of my bed. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Let's get ready to rumble! Hey, here we go. It's time for the show. Yo, you are here at the Rocks. Yes, come on, let's go.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. It's not hard to fool me, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah, lead the way, I follow, no need to say. Where we are heading now, babe, I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your goodnight, 'cause I'll find a better one, yeah. So something about that before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your goodnight, 'cause I'll find a better one. Ooh, so something about that before the moment flies.
Right. What's good?
It's not a problem,
Let's go. Let's get it.
'cause I know what I'm getting into.
Let's get it.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all.
and nothing can stop me, 'cause I'm addicted to you, and I realize lead the way, I follow, to say. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell you goodbye, 'cause I find a better one. Yeah. So goodbye. For the moment You want to come home with me tonight? It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Peace and blessings to everybody that is tuning in tonight. You are here at another edition of the Black Bottom Roscast. I'm your host, Ross Lee. I am double streaming, struggle streaming. I apologize for the delay. I know some people probably saw my post on my YouTube page. I had a slight technical difficulty. I hit a wrong button. I had to redo everything at the last minute, and I know that the title on my YouTube is not the same on my Facebook page. But we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope everyone was safe. And I hope everyone is striving to be the best version of yourself. Shout out to my man, Big Mike, my A1 Day One from day one. Tunes in every week. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the support. I hope everyone is good. And hey, man, let's just keep moving. It's the first of the month. You know what I mean? It's the first of the month of October. This year is slowly getting ready to end. And yeah, it's a lot of shit that's going on right now. It's getting hot. It's getting intense. It's election season. A lot of shit going on with that. I see my damn Facebook want to act stupid. I mean, not my Facebook, but my YouTube want to act stupid. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm lacking. I ain't got my other little you dig over here. You know, gotta have my globe. Like, what am I thinking about? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Pardon me. Gotta have my globe. Because everything goes around the world. Everything. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's being blessed. I hope everyone's striving. We got a lot to talk about, but I ain't gonna be too long. I'm sorry. I know I say this every fucking week. I know y'all like, oh shit. Because you know he's gonna do some rants. He's gonna say this. He's gonna go off the rails. He's gonna, start cussing and pissing and fussing and all this other shit. But I promise you. I'm not gonna be too long. Because what I gotta talk about ain't gonna take that long. It's gonna take a little time. But I hope everybody's strapped in because like I said, we fellowshipping tonight. So everybody get your water, eat you some fruit, get you a beer, get you a cocktail, roll you a blunt, have you some juice. But leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you. You know what I mean?
Chicago, nigga.
Man, we took a lot of losses this weekend too. A few famous people. We just found out the news of James almost today, but he passed back in August. But the family decided to release that news today, which is kind of sad, but maybe, it's understandable. Maybe they just didn't want to put it out there at that time. Maybe it was something that happened all of a sudden and they wasn't prepared for it. Who knows? I'm not going to judge them for that. But God rest, that brother, the original real father of Good Times, the father of the original Coming to America, was a good actor. So God rest his soul. We lost a few other people. Pete Rose, God rest his soul. Rest in peace. Chris Christopherson, God rest his soul. It was someone else. I can't think of his name right now. But we're losing, all of us Gen X, people. We're losing a lot of the people who we grew up watching. It's just the circle of life. Unfortunately, it's painful. It hurts some of us, but we just gotta understand, y'all. With life comes the afterlife, and as much as that we would hope that we can live forever, we can't. Yeah, the father of 702. It's been a lot, man. Give them their flowers. I hope some of y'all gave them their flowers when they were still here. The worst thing that we can do is not give people their flowers while they're still here. And then when they go on off to the afterlife, now y'all want to say, oh man, where was that energy at when they was alive? Where was that love and that admiration when it was of the living? It's kind of sad, but it is what it is in this world. So hopefully we'll do better with that. Give the flowers to people that you care about and love while they're still here. Give the respect to those that you have love for or have respect for while they're still here. Because you never know when their time, when they're called upon, and it's sad. I feel bad for Pete Rose's situation because baseball banned him. They shunned him from the Hall of Fame and all this other stuff. But I guarantee you, now that he's gone, I bet you sometime down the road, they're going to put him in the Hall of Fame. Watch. It's sad that they didn't do it while he was amongst us, but they're going to probably eventually do that. And everyone should lobby for it, if nothing else, for his family. He did a great thing in this time in baseball. So you can't shun that. You want to get him for gambling and all this other shit, man. It's been all kind of shit going on in sports as far as gambling, all this other shit. So for you to want to penalize him, it is what it is. But hopefully he gets his justice. But anyway, before I go any further, this here live is sponsored by Ice House, Duff, Fiji water. Gotta put that love in your body. Some juice. And the word of the game. Hit the likes on the way in. Hit the likes. Shout out to all my new subscribers on my page, on my YouTube. We moving slowly. We getting there slowly but surely. Yo. Shout out to DJ H. Johnson Lion. All the way from the UK. You know what it is. You up late tonight. You know, I appreciate it. We got a lot to talk about. I'm pissed off that I had to rename my live on my YouTube page. That's not the same on my Facebook, but we're gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna just give you the rundown. You know, we're gonna be talking about Fani Willis and this YSL bullshit trial that she's fucking up. We're gonna talk about Kamala Harris, which is a joke, and we definitely, goddamn it, I tried to get away from it, but this heifer can't seem to not stay out of the media. We're gonna talk about Tiffany Henry too. So goddamn.
To behave. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Hey man, hey, look. Hey, we drinking. We salute. Hey, salute to you. Drink a beer, have you some water, eat you some fruit, whatever you do. We about to fellowship tonight. You know what I mean? So apparently, in this YSL trial, Fani Willis and her prosecution, her team is fucking this damn trial up. Now, this damn trial been going on for well over a year. And they had to kick off the original judge and put another judge up in there. And this lady ain't having it. So we're gonna get right into this reaction. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Melanie King for, you know, reacting to this, because this whole trial is a joke. I mean, I understand they're trying to get the brother on whatever charges they're trying to get him on, but how Fani Willis is doing her shit, how she's living, how she's moving, it just goes to show you some people don't need to be in certain positions. Some people need to be just somewhere else, not in high position, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. She already had enough scandals going on. You messing with the help, you're putting money in his pocket, y'all going on trips, you giving him all this X amounts of money so you can get that money back because, you know, he's spending it on you. Just bum shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw it. I haven't got around to doing a reaction to it, brother. You know what I'm saying? I've been having so much other stuff going on, man. I'll be busy. I'll be burning the candle at like all three ends, like the front, the back, and the middle. You know, so, I mean, when I get a chance to actually react to that video, we're going to react to that too. Yeah, but I did see it, and that shit was, it's whatever. But, Fani Willis gets humiliated at the YSL trial. Judge destroys her case against Young Thug. She fucking up. She fucking up big time. This whole trial is trash. Fulton County, Georgia. I don't know what it is with y'all heifers out there. Y'all are just a certain breed of retarded, you know. Yeah, I know that's kind of not politically correct, but Like I said on my page, it's the Black Bottom Broadcast. We keep it 100. And I call things how it is. If you're slow, you're slow. If you're dumb, you're dumb. If you're a bitch, you a bitch. And we gonna call it out all right here. I cares not. I don't have no qualms about your feelings. You don't like it, find something else to watch. But here, we're going to keep it 100. So we're going to let this ride out about this case, and we're going to listen to how the judge is just reading Fani Willis's attorneys and giving them a new, ripping them a new asshole.
I don't want to malign the prosecutor standing in front of me right now, so I'm not going to say the possible things that it could be, but it is baffling to me that somebody with the number of years of experience that you have, time after time after time, continues to seemingly purposefully hide the ball to the extent you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. And I really don't want to believe that it is purposeful, but honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it.
This Young Thug YSL RICO trial is a hot, stinking ghetto hood mess. And this judge is not here for it. Someone finally in authority calls out the ridiculous nature of this case, the ridiculous prosecutor's office. And really, it reflects on Fani Willis and how it is run like it's basically a circus. The entire office, the corruption that's there. You guys know we've gone into the whole Nathan Wade thing. We've gone into all the details of that. I'm not going to bring it up here because it's just too much to go into. Just know your boy was on the run for a week and the U.S. Marshals had to go after him recently. But watch this entire clip so you can understand what the motion to dismiss, the 1,000th motion to dismiss, is all about, and how the prosecutor's office, the DA Fani Willis, is handpicked prosecutor to try this case, one of her most important cases. Nathan Wade was the other prosecutor that was chosen to try the Trump RICO case. So that tells you, the type of leadership that's there in Fulton County. But guys, make sure you are subscribed to my other channel. This is my Melanie King, my main channel, but I also have another channel called Melanie Off Script. I will try to do more reaction to this case. I'm sorry I haven't been able to because there's just so much going on because of the election and it's just craziness, but I will be back on it. Make sure you are subscribed to Melanie Off Script. You're not going to miss it. I really appreciate it. Let's get into it.
And if you're not subscribed and if you're tuning in to mine's right here now, I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. I'm on both my streams on Facebook as well as YouTube. But if you on my YouTube, please go and subscribe to Black Bottom Broadcast. Hit the subscribe and the bell button for all future live streams I do. I've been getting a couple more subscribers, so I do appreciate you guys. I love the love. Shout out to my UK people that's tuning in from across the pond and everyone else that's tuning in here in the States. And let's finish this off because this shit's crazy.
My motion is a motion for mistrial based on the actions of the prosecutor. My objection initially to the item was that it contained hearsay. The state represented at the bench that it was not hearsay. There was no hearsay contained in it. We did not address the issue of what the state already knew, which is that there was a phone number attached to it that she was going to try to elicit testimony from this witness about who that phone number belonged to. That, in and of itself, is speculation, but it's certainly hearsay. The document can't authenticate itself. I believe the site for that proposition is Twiggs versus State. It's 315 Georgia Appeals 191. So this witness can't look at a document and say that it says this phone number is from Justin Cobb's Instagram or social media posting, this is who it belongs to. So that was my objection. I believe the objection was well founded. I believe the state purposely put that up there after misrepresenting as to whether or not it contained any hearsay in it. And based on that, I would move for mistrial.
May I respond?
You may.
Judge,
Can somebody put the document up? I want to.
yes.
Would you put it up?
First, the state objects to a mistrial. Second, Your Honor, what Mr. Adams indicated that he did not want on here were the comments with where's the phone? There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The comments generally being all of the writing on the right side of the picture.
Your Honor.
And so I said to you, is any of it hearsay? Is any of it being offered for the truth? And you said,
the new judge.
No.
Your Honor, what I was asking the witness to do is to tell what was of significance to that number and what he did in terms of finding out and corroborating information that he obtained, because he obtained phone records. I don't intend that this evidence or this exhibit will prove or show that this is Justin Cobb's phone number.
You're asking him that? And
No,
asking
Your
him
Honor.
to testify to that?
I'm asking him, and I understand the court, I'm asking him what handle it's next to, and Your Honor, what he did after seeing what he saw on this
That's
social
not what
media
you
page.
asked. You represented at the bench that none of this, that being the writing on the right side of the picture, which we're all squinting at because it's tiny on the piece of paper. And so I am relying upon you to actually be honest with the court and opposing counsel so that we can deal appropriately with the evidentiary issue. Was any of it being offered for the truth? And you said no. And then you turned around, and after it was admitted over the overruling of the hearsay objection, based on the representation that nothing was being offered for its truth, you drew the witness's attention to the phone number and tried to have the witness testify to whose phone number it was. If that is not offered for the truth, what is it?
Your Honor, it
What is
explains what steps he next took. It wasn't that he sat there and took this phone number and said, okay, this is Justin Cobb's phone number. He went and sought records based on what he saw on this social media post. So it's not, this post can't prove anything, but I do expect that the witness will testify based on what he saw.
So if the post don't prove anything in this in particular case, why is she bringing that up? What's the point? See, this case has dragged on for over a year. Shout out to Young Thug for his attorneys and him for having the resources to keep these attorneys on his team to keep fighting this case. Because whatever they're trying to put him on, the charges that they got him on, they can't really prove it. Fani Willis is spinning her wheels in the red dirt in Georgia on this trial. She already fucked up with the Donald Trump trial. That went to shit. Now this, they had to kick off the original judge because the judge was biased in the whole case. He wasn't making this a fair trial. So they got him kicked off, and now they got this new judge on here. So what the fuck, man? I understand that there's some street people out here that do some fucked up shit and they get involved in some whatever, blah, 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 blah. But if you can't prove it, you can't prove it. You got to prove this shit without a reasonable doubt, right? He's been tried for RICO, being a drug lord, gang member, all kind of shit. This is what this trial's all about. He's supposed to be involved, so-called, allegedly, with some kind of criminal, organization, you know, YSL is supposed to be, well, I mean, I know it's a gang and, you know, it's a part of this music group, but they're so-called accused of doing hellacious things out in the streets as far as drugs and crime and red rum and stuff like that. So Fani Willis slutbag ass, and I don't know who wanna fuck with her little fucking dumpy looking ass, but anyway, she, you know, the DA, and she's trying to make a name for herself and prove that, you know, she's that strong Black woman that can do no wrong, but you was fucking the help, man. And he was married at the time. You paid him all this salary. He had to get kicked off these trials because it got back, you know, that you was doing unethical things. There's a lot of lawyers out here that do unethical things. Remember that movie? Fuck. I'm trying to think. Devil's Advocate. Remember that movie? 80% of the lawyers is like that out here in the world. They will do anything to win a case. They will go through the extremes to win a case, especially defense lawyers. You know, prosecutors, even worse. So yeah, they tried to get him. This is like a so-called RICO trial, and you know he's so-called did a lot of bad things, apparently, allegedly, you know. But this case is going on for well over a year, and there's still no verdict because it's a piece of shit of a trial. Fani Willis's team is shit as lawyers. Shout out to Young Thug for having good lawyers that's standing firm and standing on task with him. He got the money to pay for him, so hey, that's what you got to do. And you know, it's crazy. But anyway, let's continue on.
Regardless, because it's a legitimate.
Why can't you just at the bench, when you know that the reason you're offering it is for the phone number, and then to ask the witness other questions about what he did based on that phone number, and seeing that phone number, say to everybody so that we know what we're dealing with, you know, it's this phone number, and then I'm going to ask him XYZ about the phone number, and then we'll know what we're dealing with.
Because my understanding that what was being objected to was not the phone number, was the comments that was the words, Your Honor. And again, this piece of evidence does not prove anything, as anybody would be able to say. But when he saw this on Justin Cobb's page, or a picture of Justin Cobb next to what he believed to be Justin Cobb's handle, he sought additional information. The entire cross.
Remember with the comments?
I'm sorry, what, Your Honor? Hold on, y'all see her shoe? You see what she doing her foot? Them feet hurting, them corns barking. Ow!
I mean, that is included within what you're now calling comments, all of them just being.
And I asked at the bench what comments they were asserting was hearsay, Your Honor. I literally asked
at the bench, is any of this being offered for its truth?
And Your Honor, it's being offered to explain DDA Sprinkle's actions that he took next. Your Honor, these records have been collected as part of what he did in this. DDA Sprinkles, that's his name. The ghetto investigation. He was asked on cross-examination, did he take particular steps to corroborate what was given to him in certain interviews? That was the preceding question before I asked him about this particular post. So the state intended and intends to introduce the records that DDA Sprinkle produced or obtained after seeing this post. This post can't suffice to prove that that is Justin Cobb's number. This post only explains why DDA Sprinkle got the number and why it was significant to him in this investigation, where his steps and actions are being questioned.
But Judge, we don't get there. I hear what the state's saying, and it's disingenuous because we don't get to the second step that they're talking about, what records he procured and why he did what he did, unless we go through the hearsay statement that's contained in the portion that I objected to. And the court is accurate. I was there and I asked for everything that was on the right side, all of the verbiage to be, I said that was hearsay. The state said it was not. It clearly is, because to ask him that specific question, I mean, listen, none of us are obtuse. It is what it is. I think that the state was disingenuous about it. The state's being very slippery in regards to their response to the court's questions. I think it's willful, and I think a mistrial is appropriate. And I'm asking.
I can't figure out what it is. If it's disingenuous, if it is that, I don't want to malign the prosecutor standing in front of me right now, so I'm not going to say the possible things that it could be, but it is baffling to me.
Now, you know what she was trying to get at. She basically saying, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? What does this have to do with this case? What does that post have to do with this case? You all just doing this, picking shit at y'all ass. And it's been ongoing for over a year. When are we going to get to the finish line with this shit, man? What are you trying to get on? Y'all trying to have a RICO. Y'all trying to tell he did this. They got a criminal organization, blah, 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 blah. But y'all ain't proved shit. They ain't proved shit. Fani Willis, you are a bum of a fucking district attorney. I would hate to be living in your fucking city. And I did some bullshit and you fucking trying to try me. Don't get in trouble in Fulton County, Georgia. I tell you that right now. Because you might get rammed up and sitting for a year or two on bullshit. It ain't nothing shaking. This is showing you this how inept her team, and she is. I don't know who elected her. I know y'all want to know she's a strong black woman. This strong black woman vibe is becoming real tired and old. Sorry to say, some people can be offensive of it, be offended by it. I'm going to say it here. A lot of women don't need to have certain positions of power because they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to move with it. They don't know how to conduct it. So some of these women don't need to have it. It's showing day to day. We can go on and on. We got plenty of stories to talk about it, but let's go.
That somebody with the number of years of experience that you have, time after time after time, continues to seemingly purposefully hide the ball to the extent you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. And I really don't want to believe that it is purposeful. But honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it. But this case is being made much more difficult for everybody because of the haphazard way in which it is being presented. I'm going to take a recess for a few minutes.
She had to take a break. She had to take a breath. And she's a newer judge that just got appointed to this YSL case. because the previous judge, he was totally biased and was doing some not so ethical things as a judge. Hell, the motherfucker need to get his license as a judge took it from him. How fucked up he was doing that case and how he was handling it. But lucky for young Doug, his lawyers stood fast. And they wasn't going. This is a serious case. You know, they're trying to put RICO charges on him. They're trying to affiliate him with some kind of crime organization. They basically trying to make him look like the Black Gotti, almost. And I'm like, damn, really? And even if he did do some bullshit and street shit and whatever, okay, haven't we all? It's not what you done, it's what you get caught on. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of looking like this case of this trial might be mistrial. Just because of Fani Willis and her veracity to try to get some kind of stardom and accolades of being this supreme prosecuting district attorney and all this other bullshit. She don't know what the fuck she doing. Her team don't know what the fuck they doing. They just wasting taxpayers' money. To be honest with you. You know, because taxpayers paying for this bullshit. And dragged on for over a year. A year. This trial's been going on. With no resolution. I'm glad that they got this new judge. And she's a white woman. How about that? This is black people going through this bullshit. But it's a white woman that's like, y'all motherfuckers doing the dummy. And not making no sense. Y'all prolonging shit. You haphazard with certain procedures that you're trying to present to us. And it's like, what the fuck is the point? Like, what are you doing? Whatever evidence you got, if you can prove it without a reasonable doubt, show that shit. All this spin around, booing around, bullshitting, hog time. What the fuck, man? Stop it. You wasting time. But anyway.
What? This is so different than Judge Glanville, aka Thug Glanville, aka Judge Urinal, who was kicked off the case. And this is the 1,000th, mistrial motion. I mean, this trial, even if he got convicted in some upside down world, they got convicted. This is an automatic mistrial. The whole case is trash. The entire thing is trash. It is indicative of what goes on in Fulton County with District Attorney Fani Willis, who her attorney recently, if you did not see my video on it, instructed her boyfriend Nathan Wade to abscond, to run away from being subpoenaed by Congress, the House Judiciary Committee. And so he went on the run for a week, hiding from authorities. They had to send the U.S. Marshals to find him. And he said, well, Fannie Pack told me that I needed to do that. Guys, when I tell you the corruption runs deep in that county, even the judge here, she is not about this foolishness. And honestly, since the black judge was let off, guys, I'm sorry. We are just falling apart, black people, in terms of power and positions of leadership. If you look at Tiffany Henyard, Mayor Eric Adams, there's other mayors around the country that are a hot mess right now. You look at the RICO case that she had against Trump and hiring Nathan Wade and all the corruption. People say their personal relationship is none of my business. It's not, but you're too dumb and too lazy to find out the facts of what happened. And it had nothing to do with just their relationship. It was the lies. It was the corruption. It was the collusion. It was the misappropriation of funds. Like when I...
And I'm going to say this right now. As long as you black people stay claiming y'all Democrats, y'all are worse crooks than monsters. You are bigger scammers than people that crack credit cards. You are worse crooks that do check fraud. You niggers, you black folk that want to keep fucking claiming that you're a Democrat, that just shows me you are a shyster. You worse than the slave master. If you didn't know history, the Democrats was the ones that wanted to keep us enslaved. But y'all want to fucking label one man as the end-all be-all of all racism. That's running for president right now. But y'all wasn't complaining when he was in office. Y'all might have talked shit with some of the shit that he said on social media, but so fucking what? Everyone got a free freedom of speech, right? Everyone has the right of freedom of speech, right? Do you guys not know your Constitution? Is the Constitution out the window now? Are we living in a world of anarchy in this country now, where our rights means nothing? The amendments means nothing? Is that where we are right now? I mean, let me know, because trust me, I'll get the fuck out this country. If y'all just want to let this shit run amok and just be complete anarchy, let me know now. I'll get the hell up out of here. There are just certain people that don't need to be in the positions that they need to be in, that they are in. Correction. There are just certain people that just don't need to have certain shit because they don't know what to do with it, and they abuse their power. A lot of people out here abuses the privileges and the powers that they have in this society because they think they can get away with it, and us regular folk suffer behind it. So what are we going to do about it? Get more involved in local politics. Get more involved in learning the law. Pick up a book sometime. Get the fuck off your phone. Stop scrolling on Facebook. Stop getting on Instagram. Fuck Snapchat. Get involved with shit that means something, that can help you. Get some information that can educate you in a more positive light. Man, my damn Facebook is glitching like a motherfucker, and this shit's pissing me off. But anyway, we're going to keep going.
I tell you, it goes deep, it goes deep. But again, you don't have two brain cells to rub together, so I'm not even going to try to instruct you. But just know that Fani is getting hit from every side. Her RICO cases are trash. They're falling apart. She tried to build a name for herself. She's as fake as can be. And she's just, you know what? Fulton County, if you vote this woman back in, because it's, it's a strong black county and it's mostly Democrat, and they're going to vote for her regardless. It doesn't matter to them. Even though other Democrats have spoken out against her, they're going to keep voting for it. So you're going to get what you get. And this is the type of sham RICO case you get. This is the type of...
Let's have some asses wiggling. I want some perfection.
Now, what that's telling you, even Democrats is talking on certain Democrats in their circle like, hey, yo, bitch, you doing the wrong shit. You going about this all crazy. Pump your brakes a little bit. Let's get to some decorum about ourselves and some organization. If you're going to do some shit, do it the right way. But you black folk, y'all want to be Democrat. Y'all want to run the massa and say, yeah, boss, We gonna do a good job for you, and we gonna pick a little cotton and get some corn, grow some corn and some collards, and make some cornbread, and we gonna drink some mint julep on the porch, and we gonna be good. You know what I mean? Yeah. What? Have you not seen what the Democratic Party is doing to this country right now? Have you not seen the high influx of the migrants that are coming into this country, taking your rights away from you? You know why it happened? It's because of the Democrats. It's because of the Biden administration, Kamala Harris, who y'all claim is black. And we're just supposed to sit here and take it up the ass? Y'all accept this shit? Look at it in a country perspective. How many democratically ran cities and states are being ran? How is the conditions of us black people in those cities? How is the crime in those cities? How is the poverty in those democratically ran cities? Hey, good evening. Glad you all can come aboard and, fellowship with me. But answer that question. How many cities that's ran by Democrats, black people are doing great? I'll wait.
Trial, and the judge called it out. They're just putting together evidence as they go. She read it correctly, and it's sad for black people that a white judge, a white lady, to come on, no more of the backroom deals and talks, and basically throwing the case in the state's favor, which Fanny Pack needs all the help she can get to get anything to go through. But now that this white judge is coming in and said, enough with the ghetto antics, enough with the laziness, enough with this ridiculous trial. She's just calling out the DA's office, because she's not just talking about this prosecutor. It's the whole office that is a clown show. And I'm sorry, guys, I haven't been able to, like I say, I haven't been able to keep up with this because there's just so much going on. But I'm going, as I see clips of things that are going on in this case, I will continue to put them out. Make sure you subscribe to my other channel. The link is in the description box. Like I told you, to Melanie Off Script, I will be doing a lot more reactions to this trial and other things over there. It really helps me out when you subscribe.
And it's crazy because this shit's been going on over a year. There's no resolution. They had to kick off one judge, bring another judge in to reside over this fucking trial. And she's just looking at this shit like, bitch, y'all fucking up. Y'all are not, where we at with it? Like, why am I here? Like, I could be doing something else. And Fani Willis is showing and proving that she is incompetent in her position. She's already a slut bag. Stole the motherfucker from his wife. She got to pay for the dick. It's a shame when you got some people out here that got to pay for certain shit just to get what they want. But the saddest thing is when a woman got to pay for dick. Because, yeah, she paid for it. A lot. And somehow got away with it. Because she's a black woman. Oppressed. suppressed. I'm a victim. What? You a bum. This is going to go on. And this is what you're going to hear right now, because I've been hearing it here and there on the internet streets. They are some women out here in the world who are bums. You know how they like to talk about us men, that we ain't shit, we ain't that, we ain't this, that, and the third. We no good. Okay. To a degree, I can agree to that. But there's some bitches out here that ain't shit either. And now, shout out to Cat Williams for putting it out here. Now, 2024 is the year to expose all bums.
I'm scared of you motherfuckers.
All of them. Men, women, children, fucking abortion survivors, all of them. And he's like, damn, abortion, it's an inside joke. Don't worry about that. But yeah, but that's that shit that's going on right now. Eventually, that YSL trial is going to end in a fucking mistrial. And it is what it is. And it's going to really make Fani Willis look like a fucking clown. Because that's what the fuck she is anyway. Is a damn clown. Kudos to her for being a clown.
To behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Anywho, let's talk about this whole Trump shit. People shitting on the brothers because there's a lot of brothers that want to support Trump. And I'm not here to sway anybody to vote one way or the next way. But I will say this. If blacks, listen to me right now. Please listen to me. Listen to me. Let's have a group huddle. When are you going to realize that the Democratic Party don't care about us as a community? When are y'all going to realize that? Black people, I don't care about the other races and what they want to vote on. I'm talking to you. Bonquisha, Ray Ray, Nook Nook, all you. When are y'all going to realize that the Democratic Party has and will never do anything to bring you up in this world? When are y'all going to realize that? I'm going to say it again. For those in the back that don't hear me. When are y'all going to realize that the Democratic Party don't give a fuck about you? And y'all want to keep voting. We're going to go on this story right here with my girl, Messy Michonne. I swear to God, shout out to Messy Michonne. This is all in fair use. Tell that girl we need to do a goddamn story. We need to do a show together.
This is for the black Trump supporters, especially the men.
And before I get this started, this some old shuck jiving ass, coon ass nigga that want to try to shame black men for not wanting to support Kamala. For what? What does she have to offer us that is so enlightening that all of us have to be in awe that we vote for this woman? Honestly. Can anyone tell me that? Can anyone tell me what her policies are that will make all of us run to the masses and vote for this bitch. I'll wait. But let's listen to this coon ass nigga. Yeah, I said it.
I see y'all all on TikTok just bashing the black lady, just bashing, talking crazy, talking grimy, all this kind of stuff. What happened to y'all growing up? Did anything happen to y'all growing up where y'all will vote for a guy that's 78 years old white man who got 34 felonies, who got charged with...
That is not convicted. They tried to try him on it. He ain't been convicted. He ain't in jail. So what are you talking about? You know? They can't even prove these things to be true. You know, you're innocent until proven guilty, correct? I thought that was how the judicial system works in this country, correct? No, y'all just trying them on public opinion. This man is still walking around free. Allegations is allegations. Shout out to Tiffany Henyard. Is allegations, correct? Anybody can say you did whatever, but if they can't prove it, what the fuck are we talking about? So let's this little coon ass motherfucker talk.
SA defrauded banks, contractors. I mean, the list goes on. Y'all okay with that? But the black lady got to be just so perfect for you to vote for her. Oh, she ain't did nothing. She been in the office for 3 years now. She ain't did nothing. Do you know what a vice president job is to do? A vice president do not make no policies, man. Y'all should learn that in high school, but I bet you most of y'all don't know how to fucking read anyway. It's just, it pisses me off, man, how y'all dogging this lady, but you running with a guy who a known racist, man. What is wrong with you?
Can anybody please explain to me what Trump has done that labels him a racist in his life, in his time? He's been everywhere for years. I want someone to comment what racial shit that he did that fucked us over. Can anyone explain that? This man was on Soul Train. This man was close friends with Michael Jackson. He supported Michael Jackson when he was getting tried by this so-called vice president for child SA that lost, mind you. She was a shit attorney. She tried to destroy this man. She helped destroy his image, but she couldn't put him in prison. He got acquitted. And Trump supported him. Michael Jackson used to hang out with his children back in the day when they were young. Donald Trump spoke up for this brother on Larry King, God rest his soul, and stated this man is not a molester. What the fuck are y'all talking about? But now y'all want to call him a racist for what? Where y'all at with this? Because he won't support the LGB, whatever the fuck, community. He won't support y'all Skittle people. The alphabet crew. He's actually a man. of business. He's a businessman. You know, sometimes in business is good, and sometimes it's bad. What? This man damn near owns property all over the goddamn world. Oh, because Steve Harvey said so. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck him. Fuck D.L. Hughley. Fuck Ricky Smiley. Fuck all them motherfuckers. Hell, D.L. Hughley 3 years ago was shitting on Kamala. Now he praising her. How much money they giving y'all? Y'all niggas love to be scammed. You niggas love to be scammed. It's sickening. I hate looking at this shit, man. This is why I'm ready to get the fuck out this country. Because y'all motherfuckers is something else. Y'all on some new shit that I ain't a part of. I don't want me and mines being a part of this shit. Y'all can have this shit. And you know what's going to happen? You vote that heifer in office, all the high-power countries that hate this country going to invade this motherfucker. They're going to wage war like you ain't never seen before. Think I'm bullshitting. Play me if you want.
What are you voting for Trump? Huh? I know why I'm voting for Kamala. I know why I'm voting. It ain't just because she black.
Why?
That $25,000, I wanna get me a home too. I want to be able to start me a home too. These banks ain't loaning no money out to us, so that's why I'm voting for her. That $50,000 startup, I got a t-shirt business, a clothing line I'm trying to get off the ground. But the banks ain't giving me nothing. Nobody give me nothing, but she's gonna help me get my business started. That's why I'm...
Maybe if your credit was good, you can get a loan. You don't need her to get a loan. You don't need her to get office to get a startup loan to do a startup company. If you got the collateral and your credit is decent, and if you was a better individual as far as taking care of your finances and your responsibilities, maybe you would get this shit. What the fuck is she? Oh my God. You niggas, always doing this. Don't never want to earn shit. Always want to beg for shit. You bum ass motherfucker, you. And you wonder why other races look at us and laugh. Because of shit like this. Let's go.
I'm voting for her. Yes, and yes, I do care about women's rights. Yes. I do care about the gay community. Yes. I do care about climate change. Yes. I do care about better health care. Yes. That's why I'm voting for her. But you black
lazy as shit, bro.
Tell me one thing.
Ooh, Lord, somebody is a mad. You crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bums out here. You not voting for Cam because she black. This man, this elder here, this old ninja here is mad and sick of y'all's answers, and you need to get it together. You heard what he said, right? How could you be out here trying to vote for a 70-year-old white man, child? How could you? 78? Child, how old was Biden? Ain't Biden older than Trump? But they was all in for that white man. I guess it just depends on which white man, which age or something. I don't know, child. Now you got to be concerned because was Trump charged with SAO? I missed that one. Maybe I did, child, because I don't be in his ass like y'all are. Not y'all, but people like him are. Was he charged with SA? Because I missed that. Now, I know about the comment when he was talking to Billy Bush, but I didn't know he was charged. That mess with what just happened with Stormy Daniels or whatever, child. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't understand why anybody would give a damn about that when you got women out here being whores all day, half the daggone night, but all of a sudden somebody's supposed to daggone care. Child, and then he defrauded contractors and got the 34 felonies, and child, he's just the worst of the worst of the worst. But it's okay that Biden did the crime bill. It's okay that the laptop and the son Hunter and what he was into and Hillary and her.
Right. Y'all want to talk about Trump so bad, but fucking the president is getting ready to get up out of here. His son's a whole damn dope fiend. But whatever.
Her emails and Benghazi, all that stuff is fine, child. We just supposed to ignore all that stuff, and when it comes to a Republican, because basically that's what it comes down to. Even though it's Trump this time, it could be any Republican. It doesn't matter. Everything that they do is wrong, but when you see people on this side do it, it's right and it's okay because they're going to allegedly help Black people. Because that's what this comes down to at the end of the day. It is absolutely ingrained in the brain that Negroes have to be with Democrats. It's crazy. It's crazy to watch that you are so entrenched with someone that you don't know, with someone that you think at this point is Black, even though you was all in to vote for that white man. So help me understand where the differentiation came from. He said that the Black lady, y'all think that the Black lady got to be perfect. Which Black lady is that, sir? Who are you talking about? Condoleezza, Michelle Obama? Because, child, Cam ain't Black. But float on, child. You believe what you want to. So what he believes is right and what y'all believe is wrong. I just want to make sure y'all understand what he believes is right and what y'all believe is wrong. And that's the problem with you Black Democrats, is the fact that you can't see anybody else's opinion. You can't just say agree to disagree. You can't even just be like, child, I don't understand it, but child, that's not going to have an effect on nothing. Y'all want to burn the shit down to the ground. Y'all are determined to burn this shit down to the ground in order for you to basically say I'm right and you're wrong. You leave no room for discussion. You leave no room for hearing anyone else's side. And like I always say, y'all just conveniently don't even know who Cornel West is these days, child. Y'all just conveniently don't know who the man has been Black, always was Black, fight for the Black, blackity, black, got the whole daggone Black agenda, but y'all ready to toss him out the window because you so focused on Republicans and Donald damn Trump. You want to believe in Cam so much. You want to think that she gonna come down from the heavens and save y'all's asses. You won't even save your daggone self. You're dependent upon a person that don't know you, that you don't know, but you're willing to die on the daggone sword for it. Then y'all wonder why we come in the bottom of things. Why do we come in the bottom of things? Because of ninjas like this. Because of ninjas like this. Insult those that you think that you want to go ahead and try to change their mind. That's worked out so well, child. People like Roland and all them that been to college, they allegedly supposed to be smart, but they're using all of this sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. That's all you all are using against your own people, the people that you think are the same as you, that you supposedly allegedly care for, that you want the best for, that you worry about the racism for. All this damn racism, child. If racism is your issue, it can be your issue. That doesn't mean that that's anybody else's issue. Child, I don't go out of the house and just be looking for the boogeyman, but you people seem to just be in these situations where there's just all these racist people that's holding you back. I'm sure they got your hands cuffed, one white person over here, one white person over there. And then when you go to try to do something, they just hold you back, huh? It's like that. Woo, you should move. That's my suggestion. You should move. The VP's job is not to make any policies. Well, here's what the VP's job is, since she was snuck on up in there, sir. She was snuck on up in there. We didn't ask for that. If something had happened to Biden and he was on up out of here, that's one thing. They snuck her ass on in here. They did a damn coup, allegedly, in my opinion. And you're okay with that? They was up there saying that he got to go. Actually, Barack Obama, not ninja. So maybe that's what it is, child. Maybe that's what it is, because Barack Obama said it. That's why they all in. That's why everything is everything. You don't know. Y'all don't know. You ninjas don't know. Barack knows, and y'all need to listen to him because he Black. We already know. He said Cam, even though I really haven't heard him say Cam again since. he made that stupid call and went to that DNC. I ain't heard him say Cam again. Have y'all? Not that I'm checking for it, because I'm really not. Because I really don't give a damn. Because my mind is already made up anyway. But I just go over this stuff for y'all. No one is going to shame me into doing anything, first of all. Second of all, I don't vote for people because of their race, their color, or anything like that. This woman won't answer a question. She won't go out of line to ask a question. Everything has been contained. It's like she got damn C-19 and nobody will let her out. I see Trump out here answering questions, random questions from people. How can Cam say that she care about damn middle class and American people when she won't even talk to the American people nor the middle class? But this ninja won't see nothing like that. All he worrying about is color. Shout out to Big Tiff. All he worrying about is color. All right, cool. Shout out to Eric Adams. Whatever you say, child. Whatever you say. Throw the insults. You don't know how to read. Y'all dogging this lady, and you're not dogging Trump, and no one is dogging Trump. If I ain't talked about Trump, then I don't know who hasn't. You can't say anything about Cam, but you can say whatever you want about Donald Trump. And again, I don't hear y'all talking about Cornell at all. From what I understand, Jill Stein, child. From what I understand, Jill Stein. That black people think everything is
right. Y'all do realize there are two other people that are trying to run for president, but y'all don't support them: Cornel West and Jill Stein. Did y'all know that? Look them up. Yeah, they're trying to run too. It ain't just Republican and Democrat. There are other parties, and Jill Stein is a part of the Green Party. Cornel West is the Independent Party. There are other options that we can have. But just because you allow the media to highlight these two individuals and y'all don't do y'all research on who's really in certain circles and politics and things of that nature, y'all just let this shit go over your fucking head, man. If y'all think that Kamala Harris is going to fucking do a great job being a president of this country when she can't even answer a simple fucking question, she keeps bombing after interview after interview after interview. What are y'all wanting? What are y'all looking for? What are you needing? What are you trying to accomplish? Y'all want to make a woman that claims that she's Indian all her life and turn her black. For what? For what? Like, use some intelligence, y'all. Use your sense of discernment. Is this what you really want? Y'all want to keep being up under the whip of the slave master of the Democrats? Is that what you niggas want? Are y'all so fixated with the Democratic Party just giving y'all handouts and not really helping elevate your communities and your families and your generations? Is that what y'all really like to have? Are y'all satisfied with that? Because it looks like it. The divide that our communities is having behind this election is astronomical. I've never seen anything like this in my life, and I've been here 53 goddamn years. I ain't never seen this kind of divide within our community like what it is right now with this election. Or just people in certain positions of power ever in my life. We are a joke in this community. Our culture has fallen. I don't know what else to say. Some of you motherfuckers make me wish I wasn't black. That's how bad it is now. A lot of y'all, I don't even want to fucking be around. I heard what the fuck happened in the circles I used to be a part of. You niggas can't even fucking go to a party and just enjoy yourselves without some fuck shit happening. Because you're ignorant. I'm glad I wasn't there. Y'all don't know how to act, man. Some of you grown-ass crack babies need to fucking sit down somewhere. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it? Get mad? And then when we do research on your background and we find out your mama was on crack, but you'll get mad? So? If she was on crack, she was on crack. She shouldn't have had your ass. But hey, it is what it is. What I know.
It's racist when the person is anything other than black. It's always racist. And that shit is crazy and wrong. But they will never see it that way because somebody has to always be holding them back because the victimhood mentality is strong in the black community instead of accountability, self-accountability, awareness, and trying to learn from past mistakes. Just keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. Now you want to know why you're voting for Trump, okay? I will allow you all to say the same old things that you always say on why you are voting for Trump. Not that anybody owes anybody an explanation. You vote for who you want. These people can't even say that. These people can't even say vote for whoever you want, vote for your interest at minimum, nothing. It's just shame, blame, insult, and the need to be right. That's all. So he gonna go vote for Cam because he wants money. Oh, now that's something new. So this ninja here who look probably older than me wants $25,000 because he wants a home. Ninja, hang it up. Child, hang it up. Miss me with that. Ain't no banks giving you no daggone loans. No, you ain't got something that bank wants. So that's why you don't have a loan. Exactly. You are doing something that ain't working for the lending criteria. And that's why you don't have a home.
Exactly.
You're telling me in all these years of life, all these years of your life, let's give them 55 years, you couldn't figure out a way. So now you got to depend on Cam. Wow, this mess really does work, huh? But when Donald Trump had the CARES Act go out to help the daggone community, everybody, okay, now they want to say that that was just you crazy to vote for him for that $1,200, $1,600, whatever it was, dollars, and that don't make no sense. But it's okay for him to say that he want to go ahead and vote for Cam so he can get some money. So it's okay for the colors to say it, but as long as they're on Cam's side. But it's not okay for you colors to say it.
But when he was in office and you was getting that little $1,200, $1,500, when the world was shut down, oh, it did help you. Did you take it? You took it, didn't you? You didn't refuse it. You took it gladly. When he had a moratorium on rent and all this other shit, did you take it? Did you accept it? Yeah, you did. But see, the point with the stimulants and all that extra money that was coming when he was in office was to supplement the time that you was not working your job. See, I had an essential job that we didn't shut down during COVID. I still had to go to work. We didn't have to work. My job don't have to work with the public. So we went to work. I didn't lose no money in COVID. Fuck. I made more money in COVID. So I'm not mad about anything that man did. But y'all want to call him racist. How? Because he has an opinion? I know, right? Tell me that you were struggling. If you were struggling during that time when he was in office, I'll shut the fuck up. I'll shut this shit down right now. I'll shut this fucking live stream right fucking now if you say that you were struggling during the time when fucking Donald Trump was in office. I'll shut this motherfucker down right fucking now. You can't. You can't tell me you was. Especially during COVID. Tell me y'all was struggling when he was in office when COVID was around. You weren't able to still have a roof over your head, still have some kind of money coming into your pocket. Tell me now. Tell me now. Like that fucking scammer Cleo. Tell me now. Now shut the fuck up and shut this damn live down right now. You a lying sack of shit if you say it. All y'all took that money. Y'all want to sit up here and believe that Kamala Harris is going to give you $25,000 for a house, $50,000 for whatever the fuck. It ain't going to be in your hand. There's something else behind that. But y'all going to find out if y'all let this heifer fucking get in office. Y'all found out. And in 2 years from now, don't bitch about it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk about you. Y'all let this heifer get in office, thinking all this shit, all this glitz and glow gonna happen, and the shit don't happen the way it happens, and all y'all go online and all these other whatevers bitching and moaning and complaining and doing whatever. Y'all don't let the migrants and come up in here taking over y'all neighborhoods. The migrants are taking over the south side of Chicago. Y'all gonna allow that to happen? Hello? Right, it's a fucking loan. You know what happens with loans? You gotta pay it back with interest. Ooh, you don't want to know what that interest is probably going to be like, but go ahead on. Go on, be a dummy. Yeah, I know. They right down the street from Old Block. They right down the street from Old Block. Strong. Then took over abandoned buildings and all. Your government officials, your Democratic officials ain't doing shit behind it. I'm going to say this one time. And then we're going to continue on with the rest of our stream. And I'm not trying to condone violence. I'm not trying to promote it. You gangs out there, you motherfucking gangbangers in the city of Chicago, y'all need to band together for a greater cause. Or you're going to see where you're going to be ending up at later on down the road. I said what I said. I don't give a fuck. You GD, BD, Stone, Lord, Mick Colbert, fucking Latin King, band together. I'm telling you. If not, whatever y'all established, they're going to take your shit. They're going to take your shit. It's a whole wave of people that ain't got no papers here, ain't got no identity here, but getting all of the fucking glory. because of the Democrats. But y'all want to vote for this? Let's keep it 100, man. You keep voting Democrat, you ain't gonna never have shit, nigga. I said it. They don't give a fuck about you. You're the least of their fucking problems and their worries. They looking at other things and other circles that they can get the support from. So they keep getting and stealing and manipulating. Keep being a fool. See, we fucked up listening to some of our weak ass elders that didn't want no problems. That was shortly after, civil rights. And they tricked them to be Democrat. So they kept pumping it in our fucking families after that. And look where it's at. Look where it's got us. Look where it's got us. Tell me what the fuck the Democratic Party is really doing for our communities, our states, our communities. Fuck all these other communities. Our communities. What are you doing for us? You niggas piss me off, man. You niggas piss me off. If you think that this woman is going to elevate our lives better, like I said, you can choose what you want. I mean, it's your choice. I'm not a politician. I'm not here to tell you what you should do. Well, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. I'll say that. You vote for who the fuck you want to vote for. But just don't bitch about it later. How about that? That's where I'm at with it now. I don't get involved in all this other political bullshit and mumble jumble. I just try to give it a real, enlighten you on certain subjects that can help us learn and give a critical and analytical analysis of what we need to do as a whole. The choice is yours. You want to be a stupid ass nigga? That's on you. You want to sit back and think and do some research, come to some conclusion, then we can talk. I know that. Shout out to Robert Zane. Yeah, he said it. If these black politicians would have served time, they would still get voted in. And for what? What are they really doing? See, you think the gang problem's a problem? You think the police is a problem? No, motherfucker. The politicians is just as crooked as all of them. They just know how to talk. They like the pimps and the preachers of politics. But y'all don't hear me, though. Y'all don't hear me, though. Vote for who you want to vote for. I ain't here to tell you what side, but just don't be stupid. That's all I can say.
If you over here on Donald Trump's side, or let me go ahead and keep bringing up Cornell, child, or Cornell's side. None of that matters. You dashing his hopes of getting a home. Child, go talk to Ebony K. Williams, child. Maybe she can help you out. He said the banks ain't loaning us money. Banks have never not given me money. I don't know what your problem is. Banks have always given me money, child. I'm not going to say I ain't never been denied, but I also know that had some crap on there, and I knew there was a chance I wasn't going to get it because I'm honest with my finances, and I know where I've effed up, and I know how money works. I know Finance 101.
How
I know
money
an undesirable candidate, and I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened with you, sir, listening to your ignorancy. Yes, I said ignorancy because you know it's the ignorancy adults that are out here causing the problems for everybody else. Don't y'all know? Y'all already know. I know you know. And not to mention the fact that he needs $50,000 to start up his clothing line. So you got to depend on Cam in order to get that $50,000 in order to start up your clothing line. So you haven't gotten a house. You haven't been able to start your clothing line or get it to where I guess wherever it is you need it to be. So here come Cam to the rescue. Child, they know what they're doing. Child, them Democrats, let me tell you something. They know what they're doing. Let's tell these Negroes that we're going to give them a lot of daggone money and give them the daggone American dream. And then 4 years from now, when they still ain't got shit, then what? It'll still be Donald Trump's fault because we already know that everything is Trump's fault. Man was only president for one damn term. Everything that's wrong with the world is his daggone fault.
Right. What?
Black people continue to live on that racism thing, okay? Continue to live on that racism thing. It's easier just to say, oh my God, it's Donald Trump's fault. And now you think that you got a savior in Cam. Cam's going to be your savior, sir. I tell you what, if this is what you waited your whole life for is for Cam, I just got a feeling. I could be wrong. I just got a feeling you're probably going to be disappointed. But y'all, good luck to you. Hopefully it all works out. Everybody don't have to like what you like. Everybody don't have to go along with the get along. And y'all thinking that doing this mess is going to change anybody's mind to get them on your side is half damn crazy. Insulting people has never worked before. I don't understand why y'all think it's going to work now, especially when it comes to women. You know, daggone well, it can be no man talking to no woman this way and it would go over good. Y'all know daggone well, no woman would accept this and it would be MSG or it would be racism or it would be whatever. It would be something because you know daggone well you can't do it. I guess that's why he put this towards you, gentlemen. But y'all go ahead and let me know what you think. Make sure you comment.
Right. I mean, this is the wildest year I've seen pertaining to politics ever. Cat Williams was right. Beginning of the year, when he was on Shannon Sharp's podcast, saying that this is the year of exposure. All lies and bullshit is going to be exposed. And some of y'all see it and y'all still gloss over it like, I ain't know. It ain't like that. Yeah, it's like that. But somebody gotta fucking choke you out to make you realize this shit? No violence intended. I mean, but I'm just saying that in a you know, another context. I'm not meaning that like blatantly, you know. Like, what does it take for y'all to realize that a lot of us is being duped? What is it going to take for y'all to realize that these motherfuckers is doing the ultimate scam on you? How many more bullshit situations that's going on in our cities is going to make you realize these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you? When are y'all going to realize this shit? All y'all want is a handout? All y'all want is something for free? Isn't it more appreciative when you earned it on your own and maintained it on your own? Doesn't that make you feel a little bit better than someone just giving you some shit with a cost? Is that what y'all want? Y'all want people to give you shit with a cost behind it instead of you getting it yourself. But it's not for. See, brother, this is what people gotta understand. Ain't nothing out here given to you for free. There's always a cost. There's always something that you gotta give up behind it. Ain't nothing in this fucking world free but motherfucking life and air. Nothing. Nothing. Ain't nothing out here for free. Get that shit out y'all fucking head, niggas. Because if you keep doing that, you're going to find out in the end. And you're going to regret it in the end. So go on with that. I ain't subscribing to that. I'm not about to honor that. And I'm not about to so-called co-sign it either. Y'all can have that shit. All y'all motherfucking begging ass niggas always got your fucking hand out thinking somebody gonna give you something because you bitch and moan so goddamn much. Hell, my thing is this. No, the reparation shit. We don't need it. Y'all motherfuckers don't deserve it. Because y'all fuck that money up in 2 months and give it right back to them. Y'all won't invest. Y'all won't build. Y'all won't improve y'all communities. You will fucking jag that shit off. So I'm glad that they halting on that shit. Because you niggas don't deserve it. You niggas? Man, I remember when TV was free and at midnight it was over till 5 a.m. It went off the air. Yeah, I remember. I'm telling my age. Yep, I sure the fuck am. I remember when they used to do the national anthem, the fucking with the flag and all that shit. And after that, snow. TV was off the air at midnight. Midnight till 5 a.m. And then they back on there. Y'all, some of y'all don't know nothing about that. This shit's crazy, man. We living in the crazy times right now. We living in the end of days right now. It's bad. It's gotten real bad. And I don't know much more to tell you, but get wise. Live cautious, live dangerous, but live cautious at the same time. Some of y'all are never going to get it. Some of y'all are never going to learn. Some of y'all going to keep beating y'all head up against the wall. And you're still not going to get it. But anyway, I'm going to end this off. Tiffany Henyard, the so-called super mayor. You know, I'm going to let this video speak for itself.
New at 5, embattled Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard has been hit with an eviction lawsuit. NBC5 has obtained a copy of an eviction notice filed in Cook County Court. It names Henyard and her boyfriend, Kamal Woods, who is a Thornton Township employee. The court filing says Henyard and Woods are behind $3,350 in rent for their home in Dalton. The couple has been given 5 days to vacate or sign a new lease and pay all owed rent. When reached by NBC5, Henyard's landlord didn't want to comment on the details of the lawsuit. We also reached out to Henyard for comment, but have not heard back.
Of course.
Things are getting dicey in Dalton. It's time to call in the dream team to save the super mayor. What is up, everyone? It is I, Carlton Flowers of the Go Political Channel. And today we need to discuss the breaking news about the impending eviction of Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her esteemed boyfriend, Mr. Kamal Woods.
Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard has a new crisis on her hands. She's being booted out of her home. Fox 32 has obtained copies of an eviction notice filed in Cook County Court against Henyard and her boyfriend, Kamal Woods. Henyard has been renting a home in the 14600 block of South Harvard for the past 3 years, but the owner of the home told us Henyard and Woods are behind on the rent and owe more than $3,300. The notice also says Henyard has refused to allow an inspection of that property. Now, we reached out to her attorney, who texted back that he believes the story is false and that no rent payment was ever missed.
Now, of course, we must admit that these are most likely false allegations. None of this could even be true. The mayor has already been reached out to by the news channels, and I don't think she answered, but she did state on Facebook, I believe, that these are nothing more but a bunch of false allegations and fake news to distract people away from all of the good that she is doing in Dalton and the Thornton Township.
Hey, it's me, yay! A supervisor. So we out here, we're giving away food today. So if you're interested, please pull up, show up, and we're giving out food from 4 to 7 p.m. So if you want food, fresh produce, fresh ground beef, come on out and get it. And I got some fruits for you, which is watermelon today. But let me turn around and show you what we're doing, because remember, they not like us. They not like us, that part. So a lot of times people been voting down, feeding y'all. What?
Now, she just recently had some, in late September, a watermelon and taco basket giveaway, because she got some bullshit ass podcast that she does once a month called Cooking with Tiffany. So her last show, and I don't know if anybody ever watches it, because I mean it's just shit to me, because she used to have a restaurant called Good Burger and Mongo Burger, and both them bitches went belly the fuck up because one, she's nasty and she does not know how to cook. So it is what it is. But she had a gang of boxes of frozen ground beef, you know, like in them little tubes, and like taco shit and all this other shit, sitting out in the street between the hours of 4 and 7. She don't have big turnouts as far as her food giveaways. So where does that food go? Okay. The ground beef be frozen. It does thaw out, especially if you're not having it refrigerated. So let's dial back on this for a second, okay? You give out, you got like maybe 200 boxes of that and whatever watermelons you got. You're giving out, you might give out in that day, in that 3-hour span, maybe 70 boxes. So those other 100 plus boxes, the ground beef thaws out about 25-30% over those 3 to 4 hours. Then you try to put it back in the freezer. And you're going to reuse that shit to try to give it to someone else for some other situation. And you do the same bullshit, ghetto ass bullshit. Don't have it refrigerated, but have it sitting outside for hours and it thaws out again. You know that meat's gonna turn bad. You know, there are 4 people. 4. They don't talk about. She don't want to talk about that. There are 4 people that I found out passed away behind some of her food that she gave out. One of them, my wife knows personally, of a friend. The friend of my wife, her mother, died behind this shit. This is the most remedial, punkish, obnoxious, narcissistic. Did I say remedial? Person I have ever seen in my life. Tiffany Henyard is the kind of person that you would want to choke the fuck out. That's why she wants to have police security, but all that shit is falling down. The trustees is tired. And they're getting a lot of things in their favor as far as what this woman is doing out there. And she can't stand it. I can't wait for next Monday, Dalton Township's meeting. We're going to react to it next Tuesday. Trust me. It's hateful. It's painful as it is. Because I'm tired of talking about this bitch. We're going to have to talk about it. Because I know it's going to be epic. All the bullshit she's doing. But we're gonna let this go. Because this is one of the slowest remedial assholes I've ever seen in my life. And I can't make this shit up. How nutty she is. Come on. I feel sorry for you, bro. Right. She got man, look. When it's all said and done, this bitch gonna do some serious time, man, in prison. Cause she is known for not paying bills. So this right here, man, that just puts the icing on the cake. Bitch, you call yourself a Superman and you doing all this other shit. You getting evicted out of your house for $3,000 and you make damn near close to $300,000 a year. And your man that you put on a payroll make $100,000 and y'all can't pay the rent. How bummish is that? How fucked up is that? I'm broke. I don't get no super chats. I am at the low level in this fucking podcasting shit. I ain't got no money. I don't get no super chats. I don't get no cash apps or none of this shit. This place right here, y'all don't see all of it. It's a decent spot, but I pay over $1,800 a month, and I pay it every fucking month. Why? Because I got children. I got a family. I do what I have to do to make it work. This bitch make over fucking damn near $300,000 in her salary. And you ain't paying your rent. If that ain't the most scum and bummish ass shit I've ever seen. Right. But see, they're getting tired of that shit, man. The township, the village, they're getting tired of this shit, man. That's why they saying no to a lot of her shit, and she can't stand it. But we gonna continue on.
I don't listen to that. You know why?
Yeah, she don't
because
listen to
we
nothing.
are in a predicament where we supposed to do
She listen to
right
the
by the
voices
people.
in
Where we
her
supposed to
head.
feed the people. Make sure we make a way for the people. And yet people playing politics when it comes to feeding the people. And I can't play politics when it comes to feeding the people. I have to always make sure that my door's open and the supply and the demand is there for you. And we have the resources to do.
Listen, there are food banks in every community, in churches in every community that does this same shit. She don't have to do this. She is full of shit. She's full of shit. And if them churches and them food banks ain't doing it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't go to the mayor of where I live at to get complimentary food from a food bank. I go to the food bank. My church that I'm a member of every week does a food drive. I don't have to go to, that's not by the mayor. The fuck are we talking about here? Fort Heights ain't shit, yo. They ain't even got a fucking police station. They should just take them off the map. They should annex that fucking whole town. Fort Heights ain't shit. Yeah. Oh, so you saying, all right, Robert, that's good shit. You doing your investigation too. My man Robert Zhang said they found out that the surplus he keeps ranting about and is actually a loan and has to be paid back. Well, good luck with that. Because she ain't going to pay it back. And that so-called surplus is supposed to be like, what, 3-4 million? When it's all said and done, she going to jail. She going to jail. She going to jail.
Right now, we got a $4 million surplus.
Right, 4 million.
They tell you none of that, did they? Nah, they don't. Because they got to make me look bad in the public eye, right?
Now, I don't know why. Everyone is picking on the super mayor when she's doing such great things like giving away spoiled, rotten, frozen hamburger and tacos, chitlin cups. Was there any chitlin cups in there? And I'm sure that we'll probably receive news that she's going to give out strawberry cake. Strawberry cake certainly is a very effective method at getting people to support you and realize that they cannot live without Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, because people need strawberry cake and they also need 55-inch flat screen TVs with Big Bingo. Yay! So maybe we will have more Big Bingo this week and strawberry cake to get this situation under control. But what if she's not able to get the situation under control? What if these false allegations continue to pile up and threaten the home of Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard and the esteemed boyfriend, Mr. Kamal BMW Woods? Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. And in this situation,
hit the like button if y'all checking me out.
I'm going to be the first to recommend to Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard that she call out the Dream Team. Yes, it is time to call out the Dream Team to handle this situation. There are 4 gentlemen that she needs to reach out immediately to get this situation under control, because they can accomplish the impossible. They can get anyone out of any situation, especially when you are a Black woman, a single Black woman who's in power. These specialists have been noted to get Black women, single and married, out of terrible situations because this is what they do. And the dream team is comprised of 4 individuals that we will reveal. And Tiffany, you want to write these names down right now so you can get this dream team called together right away to bail you out of the situation before you are living out in the street. But if you do get evicted, I can recommend some resources that can help you pay your rent and even get you food. Yes, the Thornton Township is there for you. They pay your electric bill, they pay your water bill, they give you food when you're hungry, and they will help you to avoid your eviction. So just give a call to the Thornton Township. I'm sure you can look it up on the web. I'm not sure if the Thornton Township website is active because they're having some financial troubles, but you probably know where to go because I think you've probably been to the offices of the Thornton Township. But I digress. Let's get back to the dream team. Now, the first person that you need to reach out to right now is the man who stood up for you before when all of the fake news and false allegations were coming up against you, and when they were accusing you of actually being behind the charitable organization that just falsely used your name when they stole $10,000 out of the Thornton Township bank account. And that would be none other than Roland the Bowling Ball Martin. Yes, Roland Martin was there for the super mayor like Superman. He was playing Captain Save a Supervisor whenever the heat was on. And so, as we all know, Roland Martin had Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard on his show to help to just dispel the false allegations and fake news surrounding the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, which is just some random foundation that just happened to be using her name, because we all know that anyone can just use Tiffany Henyard's name because it's clickbait. Everyone uses Tiffany Henyard's name. Anyone can start a foundation and use her name for clickbait to generate cash and money that's supposed to be used for cancer patients and people that have suffered hair loss or have had mastectomies. They need wigs, they need prosthetics. Anyone can just use her name because it's clickbait. So Roland Bowling Ball Martin came into the rescue to clear up Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard's name to help squelch the false allegations that were surrounding the charitable association that randomly decided to use her name, even though she was just the face of the organization. She was not the person that was behind it. Now, Roland Martin is a loudmouth who is paid by political operatives to save people, just like Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. This is what he does. He's an expert. He's the guy that you call in when the heat is on. And I'm sure Roland Bowling Ball Martin will stand up for you again because he has an excellent track record for unraveling false allegations when people are coming up against single Black women who are in power. Now, there's 3 other gentlemen that I am going to recommend to you, Tiffany Henyard. Call them right away so they can get together and put together a plan to keep you out of the streets while you are facing eviction. Now, the other 3 gentlemen that I'm going to recommend are Steve Melt Dud Harvey. Yes, Steve Harvey will be there for you. He is a good Democrat. He is ready to stand up for you despite any of the rumors and the false allegations. Steve Harvey has stood up for the vice president, and he will help you by giving you an alley-oop. He'll ask you easy questions and make you look like a champ, like the super mayor that you were supposed to be. Steve is there. He's ready to help you. Now, there's a couple other gentlemen that you need to reach out and call. You need to contact Ricky the Simp Smiley. Yes, Ricky Smiley has a superpower. What he can come in and do, he can appear on camera on your behalf, and he can cry and get upset, and he can talk about how the Superman has done so many wonderful things for the poor people of the Fulton Township. I mean, my goodness, let's think about this. Tiffany Henyard has served strawberry cake. She done been giving away big screen TVs.
Of course.
She even went
door
door to door to give away free chitlin cups for the people. So if you get Ricky Smiley, Ricky the Simp Smiley on the team, he can make a statement, an emotional statement while he's crying crocodile tears. And I guarantee you, he'll have people feeling sorry for you, and they'll back off and say, well, you know what? Ricky the Simp Smiley has a point. He has a point. This woman, the super mayor, has done such wonderful things for the people. Just the other day, she was giving out tacos and spoiled hamburger meat to the people. So we need to feel sorry for her. And we need to set the record straight. This woman should not be put out on the street. Now, to round off the dream team, the fourth gentleman that you need to contact is DL Hughley. Yes, that's right. DL Hughley will come in and he will crush anyone who dares to speak out against the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, much in the same way that he attacked that evil and vicious Janet Jackson for daring to have the nerve to say that Kamala Harris is not black. Well, imagine what he could do for you, Tiffany Henyard, because you are black, right? Right? So he could really come in and tear into people because he's a comedian and he's good at making people laugh. Or does he? Well, anyway, he can come in and he can post comments on Twitter, and he can destroy anybody who has the nerve to say anything bad about the super mayor that is out there trying to help the people by turning on their lights and paying their water bill and giving out them free tacos and strawberry cake. Now, when we assemble this team, the dream team of these four esteemed gentlemen that are hitmen for the Democratic Party, they are going to get results for you, Tiffany Henyard. They can get results because they are there for any law-abiding, well-meaning, good deed-doing Democrat like yourself, because we got to give you a pass because you're a good Democrat. You're there for the people. You have done nothing but tirelessly stand up for the people of Dalton, tirelessly stand up for the downtrodden and the elderly folks by having big bingo, giving away those free 55-inch TVs, because we all know everybody deserves to have a free 55-inch TV paid for by their own tax money. I mean, come on. What are we supposed to spend those tax dollars on? So the dream team can come together and they can get the job done. And nobody will be able to say anything about it because they're all black men. That's right. If anybody dares to say something about your dream team of black men, well, they're racist, right? Because we're not allowed to say anything critical of Black men, much less a single Black woman who's in power, right? So get on the phone, Tiffany. Get on the phone right now. Make the phone calls. Get the dream team together. And Roland Bolin Ball Martin, he will be more than happy to assemble the team and be the leader. And maybe all of y'all can get together on the Roland Bolin Ball Martin show. And you can stand up together and vindicate the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, during these troubled times. And hey, by the way, you might even be able to get some other esteemed individuals on the show, because these men have connections. They can pull the vice president who could come in and stand up for you. Well, even though she was right there in town during the Democratic National Convention and she didn't stand up for you, even though she hasn't said a mumbling word about the mess that's going down in Dalton and the Thornton Township. Well, here's a good idea. Maybe she can do some no bid contracts and set asides, because we know that she's given billions of dollars to her connections for her community. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You got to be Asian or Pacific Islander. She doesn't like to do set asides specifically for Black people, because of course she's not going to pass any legislation specifically targeting the Black community. All right, so erase that idea. I'm sorry. We cannot include, tell the dream team, don't bring Kamala into this, okay? Because she's not for all that, all right? But Roland Bolin Ball Martin and Steve Harvey, they will give you an alley-oop. It'll be easy. It'll be a slam dunk. And by the time they are done, you're going to be resting easy, sleeping easy in your mansion in, what is it, South Holland? Where's the mansion? I know it's not in Dalton. She doesn't live in Dalton. But you'll be safe and sound in your little mansion, and your boyfriend will be able to continue driving his BMW paid by the taxpayers of the Thornton Township, and you will have no worries. And you'll sail right on through to the next election, where I'm sure everybody will continue to support you and vote for you, as long as you're still serving that strawberry cake, okay? So keep serving up that cake, Super Mayor. Keep serving up the cake. It's going to take a lot of strawberry cake. You keep those old people fat and happy in Big Bingo. Yay! Keep them eating that cake, and everything is going to be all right. Don't worry about a single thing. It'll all turn out okay for you. And I'm sure all the residents that are against you, they'll come around. You just got to figure out a way to get them to eat that strawberry cake, because you got those special ingredients in the strawberry cake that make them lose all sense of their mind. Now, another thing you might do, spend some more of that taxpayer money on some medical assistance, because you're going to have a lot of diabetics. You're serving a lot of strawberry cake, and so blood sugar levels are going to be surging. So just make sure that you spend another few $100,000 on the support that these residents are going to need, so they can continue eating their cake, having Big Bingo, and winning those big screen TVs.
And washing
Now,
machines.
what are your thoughts, people? Do you think that this dream team can get the job done? Do you think Roland Bolin Ball Martin, Steve the Melt Dud Head Harvey, Ricky the Simp Smiley, and DL Hughley the comedian can stand up for Tiffany Henyard and get her out of this situation? Post it in the comments below and let me know. I'm sure this plan can work. And in the meantime, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the Go Political channel.
Shout out to Go Political. If y'all not subscribe to him, go over to him. He does good content. He's on YouTube. Go over there, subscribe to him, and tell him the Black Bottom Roscast sent you. This shit's crazy, man. Where was I going with this whole live stream tonight? I'm going to tell you this. There's two things that I went with this. One, the Democratic Party is not for you. Not for us. You know, us. You know, this complexion. They're not for the benefit of us. They're not trying to help us. They're not trying to uplift us. They're not trying to put us in better positions that you can't do yourself. You know, I didn't need the Democratic Party to put myself in the position I am in my life right now. You know, that took determination, repetition, and drive. And knowing that I needed to do whatever I needed to do for my family. That's my motivation. That's what I look for. I don't look for handouts. I don't look for freebies. I do the work. You do the work, you get the results. Secondly, these women that this Democratic Party wants to put in positions of power ain't cutting it. They ain't about it. All you're doing is taking the benefits and fucking you over in the long run. I'm trying to tell y'all this now. Yeah, this is election year. Yeah, shit's getting heated. Yeah, there's people on both sides and at odds with each other. But I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. Y'all vote this woman in, you're gonna regret it. You are going to regret it. Because she ain't gonna do shit for you. She already said it in a number of interviews. She's not doing shit solely for the black community. Yeah, gaslighting, all that shit. But this woman ain't gonna do shit for you. Only ones that's really rallying around her is these thought bitches. Because they think they're gonna get something from her because for the most part, the Democratic Party is the reason why they surviving. Section 8, child support, all that other bullshit. Free shit. Fuck these people. Yeah, I said it. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. You get mad all the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. These bitches ain't shit. This party ain't shit. This election is fuckery. Make whatever choices that y'all need to make. I'm not here to sway you to one side or another. But be smart. With that being said, I'm going to end this live stream. I really appreciate all y'all for tuning in. And I really appreciate the love and support that I've been getting. Black Bottom Roscast, we're growing. We're getting in the algorithm. I'm sorry about earlier. I know on my YouTube, I had the initial title for it. I had to change it because for whatever reason I hit the wrong button, did some stupid shit, and had to redo the stream. So I'm gonna take that other thing down. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And like I always say, in the words of Simple to P, God rest his soul, I want you to live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Good night, everybody. See y'all next week.
In this moment, Chicago, nigga, can I see what's wrong or right? It's not hard to fool me, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life.
Same back time, same backstation.
Oh my God. The music just turns me on.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
You get the whole show, go back to the
susceptible before the moment flies. Am I the meanest? No, am I the prettiest? Show yeah. Am I the baddest? No, go down around this town. Show yeah. But who am I? Show now. I'm scared of you motherfuckers. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Nothing can stop me.
Appreciate all the love and support, y'all.
You and I realize with the way I follow. No need to say, where we are heading now, baby.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
To the edge of it all. So tell you good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, susceptible before the moment flies.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Tune in tonight. I'll see y'all next week. Same back time, same back station. We gonna have more to talk about. Be blessed the rest of this week. Be safe and be hard.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?